All right, so in this lecture, we're going to cover what you should do as an undergraduate. So this is prior to starting your formal pharmacy education. So obviously, if you're an undergraduate and you're already considering going into medical school, my recommendation at this point is basically to consider a pre-medical track. Why are you even going into pharmacy if you know before you've even started pharmacy that you want to become a physician ultimately at the end of the line? Pharmacy school is very challenging. It's very expensive, and it's not fun to get through. It has its ups and downs for sure, but there's no need to do an extra graduate level education. If you know for sure initially. I think this is pretty rare for a lot of students to kind of have this epiphany that early on and then continue through pharmacy school. I think most of the people watching this are individuals who were, in pharmacy school who kind of came across the idea of going to medical school and then were kind of stuck in the position in the sense that maybe they were in a 2+4 program where they didn't have a bachelor's degree, so they were kind of stuck where they, the pharmacy credits don't really transfer and you kind of have to finish out the degree regardless. Other people might just be committed to the profession and so on. So I'll leave that up to you for your interpretation. But at this point in your career, you're probably a sophomore, and you're thinking about medical school. I would consider just doing the pre-medical track. It's far easier. It may be less unique than having a pharmacy degree at the same time, and a little more job security if, let's say, you don't get in. But I think you can adjust your expectations and kind of move forward from there. So basically, in other words, I guess this is like your last chance to reconsider before jumping into pharmacy school. And that concludes this lecture.